Hi everyone, how are you all? Today's vlog is about the living costs in London. You'll probably think that living in London is quite expensive, but actually compared to Australia, especially in Melbourne, it's actually not all that expensive. You probably find that most of the things here are roughly around the same price, give and take. It could be a bit cheaper or a bit more expensive, but nothing that expensive. You will actually find it quite surprised that it's not actually that expensive to live here. If you're traveling as like a holiday, maybe it is more expensive because you eat out and you travel full fare, then it is more expensive to travel in London. But when you're actually living in London, it's actually not that expensive. And here I have my receipt of my weekly grocery shopping. And to be honest, if I go in the supermarket and I buy whatever I feel like without even checking the price, I always spend roughly around £30 a week, which is $50 a week in Australia. And that's not even price checking anything. And I buy everything from fruit, meat, bread, milk, everything, altogether £30. I can give you a rough guide of how much things are. So if you want to buy orange juice, it's around £2. And if you want to buy Coke, a box of Coke, I bought a pack of Coke can, came in 12 little Cokes, and that was around £3.40. So if you want to work out roughly how much that is, I'll get my calculator out. So £2 works out to be around $3.30. So to buy a bottle of 2-litre juice, it's around $3.30 Australian dollars. I also bought apple juice, which is around £2 as well. There isn't many local bakeries in London. You don't really, if you want to buy bread, you can usually buy in the supermarket. So I bought my own bread rolls where you put in the oven and you bake it yourself. And to buy that was $1.80. So around $3, and I get 4 rolls, pretty long, and that lasts me for 3 days. I buy fruit as well. Bananas are very cheap over here. It cost me to buy 6 bananas. 6 bananas, so a bunch together at £1. So that's $1.60, and that lasts for me a week. I eat a banana a day. Or you can buy a bag of apples. That's also £1 pound. So you get 6 apples. Strawberries, $2.50 a box. Or punnet. Their punnets are quite bigger than ours, and sometimes they have special deals where it's 2 for $4. I also buy grapes, and they're around the same price, $2.40, $2.50. And what else? And I also buy yogurt. You can buy this tub. They're £1, £1.20 each. So you're spending $1.60 for yogurt, and that lasts a week or 2, depends how often you eat it. And I buy salad, so I buy pre-packaged salad, and that's $1 or $1.50 or $1 a pound or £1.50 pound. So roughly you're spending around £1.60 to £2 for a mix of salad in those plastic packages. And I normally buy that, and I buy dressing and make my own salad. So food in London is actually not that expensive. And I buy snacks like chips and lollies. They're roughly around the same price as Australia, even cheaper, because they have special deals in buy one get one free, buy 2 for 3, price of 2, 1, whatever, special deals. So actually, shopping in London for food is quite cheap. Probably the most expensive thing about London is probably transport. Public transport. Even with student discount for a month, it costs me £75 a month. That works out to be around $125 a month on public transport, and that I get to go on the underground, overground, bus transport. Whereas in Australia, I would pay probably $50 a month. Yeah, so if you're not a student, it'll be more than £75. What else in London's cheap? Like shows in London's are cheaper. I've mentioned in my previous blogs, like average most expensive tickets you could get is probably £60, which is $100 to see a musical or a production or ballet. But roughly, all the tickets I've been buying around £40 each, which works out to be £65. You probably think that's really expensive, but compared to like Melbourne shows, you normally would pay around 150 for like a musical show. So yeah, and London taxis are not that expensive as well, relatively the same price, and everything's pretty close by. You can catch the bus home. It's like 24-hour bus that you could take. So yeah, that's London. So I spend roughly £50, £30 a week. That's roughly $50 Australian dollars. But if you're from America, or you're from Asia, or you're from any parts of Europe, you might find that London is very expensive. Yeah, I realize how expensive in Australia to live in Australia. So if you're not from Australia, I think everything in London is expensive. Yeah. Yeah, so I've been like to Europe. Drinks and everything are probably like a lot cheaper than London. Food in the States are probably half the price of London prices. Asia, probably like London's like 10 times more expensive than Asia. So compared to Australia, it is relatively cheaper. So that's something surprising about London. So I hope that helps you get a general idea how much it costs to live in London. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.